My name's Anthony Joyes. I'm the Hosting Strategy Manager for the Cambridge University Press. Cambridge University Press is the oldest press in the UK. We were originally given our authority to print by King Henry VIII. We print a wide variety of things, but our mission is for the betterment of education. In recent years, the world of publishing, certainly in the education world, has developed significantly. It's heavily digitalised now, and indeed the press as an organisation has hugely embraced that. We've moved on in tremendous leaps and bounds in our digital space. As an organisation, we already had a pretty strong relationship with Amazon Web Services, so some of our very specific digital products were built natively into AWS. We felt that there was a tremendous opportunity to develop that relationship and host all of our services in public cloud, if not already in a software as a service solution. And in order to do that, we looked at all of the opportunities available to us for migration and felt that the right thing to do was to go with a professional service that could deliver a whole package for us to move all of our applications, even the difficult ones, in as seamless a possible way. Price is a critical aspect of any migration. I have a strict budget to adhere to, otherwise our targets don't frankly stack up. And what we found was it could quite easily spiral out of control. We looked very closely at a number of other services, and it was only when we got down to very close examination that we found that the offering that came from Rivermeadow was exactly what it said on the paper. The project is very complex from our perspective. There were somewhere in the region of 750 to 770 things that we needed to do something with. The service that we took from Rivermeadow was specifically focused on our virtual server estate, and we had somewhere in the region of 150 distinct servers that we needed to migrate. Some of them were fairly straightforward, and that was fine. Some of them, in fact, probably the larger percentage of them, were pretty complicated and very tightly coupled with other services. And what we found was the Rivermeadow service was able to cope with that. And where they found challenges themselves, they worked with us very quickly to resolve them. We had to move a huge amount of services, and that meant a tremendous burden on our internal teams, particularly around our change processes, which are designed to ensure a level of reliability and a level of stability. And that doesn't always blend well with high agility and high velocity. So we worked closely with Rivermeadow to ensure that our processes were clearly laid out, and they were robust and consistent throughout the whole of the time. And that meant that what we could say was we have a change to deliver several times. Even though we had clarity on what our core process was going to be, so that it was repetitive and robust, there was always a requirement for us to flex somehow, and Rivermeadow were able to do that. One of the key things that attracted me towards Rivermeadow was the fact that it is a service. And that service came with real human beings that were extremely approachable, and indeed on many occasions were present on site with us all the time. Now what that meant for me was, as a programme director, I was able to focus much more on my job and ensure that people who were skilled at delivering a migration were doing that. Working with Rivermeadow as part of the migration team has ensured success, no two ways about it, and that's taken a huge amount of strain off of my shoulders.